how do people not understand when they're saying that? That's racist also. Jesus fucking balls, man. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Salty Reacts. This is Salty. What the hell? Look like I got some Cameron Diaz here. What the hell is that? Jesus Christ. Cameron Diaz, what was that? You know the movie. If you know the movie, you know the movie. I have been on, or I have embarked on a Tom MacDonald journey. Found a Nova vid yesterday, a couple of days ago, I guess. Problem, she's snarky little shit. But I've been going through the backlog, the back catalog, trying to start from the beginning and work my way forward. So everybody says you start at the beginning, you'll understand the man. So that's what I'm doing. I'm somewhere in the Death Threats catalog album, and WHITEBOY, I do believe, is next on the list. Like I said, I was gonna just take a picture of myself and post it and say, hey, here's my reaction. But, you know, so my beard wasn't white enough. I'll work on it. Anyways, let's hop over here to the YouTube later. Like, subscribe, comment, share, dinger button. If you don't mind. I would appreciate it. Love you guys. Thanks to everybody who's been playing along and commenting. Man, the comments. You guys are amazeballs, and I frickin' love it. It is so much fun just reading comments and talking with you guys, because I'm getting educated. So let's do this thing. WHITEBOY, 4 years ago. Guess he got a lot of flack over this one. Let's see what the problem is. Yo.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hit my face with a hood. You can't just label.
Yeah. Shit, man. I have, you know, the 80s were the pinnacle of you know, this, the 60s was the love, you know, where everybody just got along. No, it was the 80s, and I don't remember any racism in the 80s. Maybe I grew up on the white side of the tracks or something. Hell, I don't know. But I don't know why all this shit has ignited again. I really don't. It makes no sense to me.
I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose.
Facts.
And I never burnt a cross or hit my face with a hood.
Facts.
You can't just label me racist, cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me.
You know what? My family. Let me see. When I look at my lineage, my great grandmother was Cherokee Indian. I have my father's side is like Irish. Potato eating fools. I mean, I've got family members. I can trace literally back to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I think the first family member that I can trace back to was Christopher Salter, and it was in I forget, it was 1758 or 1768. So, anyways, but it was a fisherman. Not a cripes. And I don't know. Irish slaves. I mean, come on, man. We all know potato-eating fools.
Up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed because of my pretty blue eyes. A Nazi, white supremacist. Anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a...
Hey, man. It's not a nice word. Any way you slice it. I know people use it. I know on both sides of the color coin, people use it. It's not. At the end of the day, let's face it though, it is just a damn word. People call me cracker. I own up to that shit. What I am. Grew up in Florida. Hey, Florida crackers. Drove cattle. That's where that came from. That cripes. Everybody's so touchy.
A hole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
More times than I can count in random Facebook discussions, air quoting discussions, I've been told basically my opinion doesn't matter because, there's no possible way that I could understand racism because I'm white. How do people not understand when they're saying that? That's racist also. Jesus fucking balls, man.
Boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting.
Fucking hell. Thank you. My man.
17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps and stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame. He's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within. And then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go.
And that's the problem. That's a problem. Blind hate. Blind hate. It's stupid. It's stupid on the face of it. It's 10 pounds of stupid in a 5-pound sack. Shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. It does because people are goddamn morons.
One day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you want to hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white man?
It's not just the white folks that are framing shit, though, to put people in hardship. There's a lot of people in power of different races, ethnicities, et cetera, that are just, they've got their feet on the neck and the throats of the po-folk. And I'm sorry, I'm right there with you, man. I'm praying I get a check in the mail from a client so I could pay my damn mortgage next week. If it doesn't show up, I've got to coddle to the bank. It's sucks.
Smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads.
Facts.
Mistakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate.
Jesus Christ, that's good. That's so good.
All that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people
Fucking
that you
shows.
hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis. I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't because they said so. Hate the ones.
You know, my grandson, 11 years old. A few years ago, he talking about being picked on for stupid shit. Tom's pointing it out here. My grandson, a few years ago, learned about people losing their hair from having cancer and stuff like that. And he learned about Locks of Love, where you can donate your hair to have wigs made for people who are losing their hair with cancer. He has not had a haircut in, 4 years? Almost, he's 12 this year. He started this at 8 years old. And you talk to him about it, he's got hair halfway down his back now. Little redheaded ginger boy. Cutest little thing you ever seen. With crazy thick red hair. Picked on mercifully at school because of a choice he's made because he wants to help somebody. Now you got assholes out there saying, oh, you put braids in your hair and that's not right? It's just, the world is effed up, man. People need to stop. People just need... E-L-E. Everybody love everybody. You know where that's from.
You put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't because they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely because the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't
man.
say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were
I'm gonna get
black.
choked up.
White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
Damn. With a barbecue. This is heavy. I can't judge this one musically or vocally. I've got to go with this lyrically. Damn, that's a hard, heavy, fantastic message. Wow. I was getting emotional there, buddy. I had to calm myself down, take a deep breath, and take a little sip. This is lyrically, yeah. This is some really good, some good high-end spare ribs lyrically. I like this a lot. It's a harsh message. Christ almighty, I've only had like 10 or 12 and I'm slurring already. That's awful. Yeah. Yeah, this is a high end. I mean, I'm pushing the high end 8s here. I have the numbers. Yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, share, dinger button if you wouldn't mind. I'm going to do the, as suggested, requested, I'm going to do the pre-video thing, I guess it's called. Whatever, the before the video shoot. I'm going to do that next. This was great. Wow. Just great. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Damn. Bye.